Welcome back. Now, Ithuba has reinvigorated the South African National Lottery, making it the top-performing lottery in Africa. Today, we explore the impact of both digital innovation and its partnerships with leading financial institutions on Ithuba's growth and success. Michelle van Trotsenburg, Ithuba's head of corporate relations, joins us for that conversation. Thank you so much for your time, Michelle. Let's actually just get a broad idea of the progress that has been made in Africa's gaming landscape and really Ithuba's role in it.
Right, so Ithuba has been operating in South Africa since June 2015. And we've obviously been making sure that we are making the national lottery tickets available to all our participants across the country. And we recently launched in Uganda, and we will definitely be launching this year sometime in Tanzania. So we definitely are looking at Africa as a whole, increasing our digital footprints and bringing the national lottery to as many people across Africa as possible.
Well, I mean, just talk to me about that expansion into Africa, because a lot of companies would say that, I guess, the economic landscapes aren't the same. So you maybe need different strategies to deal with the different, stakeholders in those countries. Are you going in with the same strategy that you've used in South Africa, or are you going in with different strategy there as you expand?
In each of the markets, we work with local stakeholders. So to answer your question, the strategies are completely different. We bring our lottery expertise, our experience. So our systems and games are all designed specifically based on the market that we go into. So to answer your question, no, the strategies are definitely not the same. We're looking at Uganda as well as Tanzania. They're both in the same East Africa, but they are very, very different. The economic opportunities in both countries, there is a need. We're trying to open up opportunities for social and economic developments in both of those countries. And we've seen really, really positive results coming through South Africa. So we can take a lot of learnings from South Africa, but no, the strategies are completely different.
And of course, every industry is being digitalized as we also move to this theme of artificial intelligence. How has digitization actually shifted the mechanics of gaming in Africa?
So gaming in Africa is actually very advanced. Sports betting is really, really big in Africa. The National Lottery has had stints in certain African markets, but it's important to understand how to stay in that kind of business. So the National Lottery is a game of hope, a game of chance. It's not fixed betting odds. So there's those kind of opportunities. If we look back at COVID had a huge impact on the digital footprints and people's early adaptation to using digital platforms. And then just bringing it back to South Africa. So South Africa, we are very fortunate to have banking partners. We've been working with banking partners since inception. One of them, obviously, one of our strongest partners is FNB, where we've created many, many winners. And that is very unique to South Africa. So South Africa is one of the only countries in the world that actually sells national lottery tickets through the banking apps, which gives pure convenience, seamless experiences to our participants. And it's a very safe and secure environment. So it's going to continue. In Uganda and Tanzania, we've seen mobile money as one of the key benefits of why people want to purchase tickets. So it's really, really something that we're going to be amplifying going forward.
It's quite interesting that you talk about your partnerships with the big banks. Just on a broader sense, I mean, when you look out for companies to partner with, what are you seeking there in terms of what it will bring to your expansion and what you bring to the customers?
So we bring along as I said, the opportunity of purchasing national lottery tickets. What our partners bring to the party is the wallets, the convenience, the operational seamlessness of how they're going to be purchasing a ticket. If you go to a retail space, we have got terminals. In South Africa, we've got a very, very extensive retail footprint of over 8,000 retailers. So you can purchase a ticket, a physical ticket, whereas with the banking partners specifically, you purchase your ticket via their apps. And then you have the ticket directly on your application, which is fantastic because we've had a lot of people in the past that potentially lost tickets and weren't able to claim. So it really gives people that sense of security, that they know their money is going to go directly into their accounts. All funds, all winnings under 250,000 rand, is auto cash directly into their banking accounts. So if they win, the money is there. They don't need to go and validate their money. If they have a big winning, just like we've had the 102 million winner that came through on Wednesday through the F&B platform, they had to come through to our offices to claim, because it's a really substantial amount of money. So there is a verification process that we go through, plus we need to make sure that we also offer them both financial as well as trauma counseling to be able to manage that kind of windfall.
Just lastly, as we wrap up the conversation, Michelle, because I mean, you're talking about demand from consumers as well. How has that looked like in these tough economic times where consumers really haven't recovered from the impact of the high interest rate environment, high inflation, and also unemployment?
Sure. I mean, that's a very good question. But with National Lottery, we have not increased our prices. The ticket price, what you're paying today, is 5 Rand for a line. And it is exactly the same price as what you paid in 2015. So we have not taken a price increase. We've launched other games into the market, such as Daily Lotto, which was launched in 2019. Our price point is 3 Rand. So it's very, very affordable, making it very accessible to a very wide audience. And also, it's a game of chance, which means it gives you an opportunity. The winner that actually claimed their ticket on Wednesday, their wager was 100 Rand and they won 102 million Rand. So the gains and the opportunities with such a low investment is really, really significant.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time and for your insights there, Michelle. Much appreciated. That was Ithuba's head of corporate relations, Michelle van Trotsenburg.